Hey, what's up guys? So welcome back to another tutorial for my Angular app. I have already covered up the 13 videos, and in this next part, the part number 14, I'm going to explain to you about the forms. And the reason why I have created this series and continued that, and definitely I have to continue that at any cost, but I believe I'm going to make a full stack video, right? So in order to create a full stack video, I want to make sure you guys knows the basics of the Angular app, right? So in this part 14, I'm going to explain to you about the ng model. So ng model is basically a directive in the Angular app which binds the value of HTML control input select or text area to application data. So it binds the components property and the input fields, and so I believe if you understand with the definition, that will be good, but if you don't, still no issue with that. So what I did here inside the source folder, which is the main root directory, I passed up here index.html. Inside index.html, I passed up here the bootstrap CDN, which you can grab from the getbootstrap.com. The reason why I put that, so I can create some form and the fields. So I don't need to create a custom HTML or CSS. All right, so for the form and for the ng model, I need to import everything inside the app.module.ts file, which is a very important file. And I have explained everything, which is the entry point module file, right? I already explained everything in my very first video. So if you guys are not sure and what is actually app.module.tss, you can easily watch my one of the right from the first video. And this is the updated version, which is the Angular 10, right? And I have started with the 6th version, and everything matched up so far, which I have explained in my very first 13 videos. And from now I want to explain everything according to the updated version. And the good thing is that a lot of things has been decrypted in this version, and I want to explain to you which things are decrypted. Well, once I will start making the full stack video with the Laravel and even some other great technologies like Node.js and so here I'm going to import my first form module, which because we need to submit the form, right? So all I'm going to do here inside the app.module.ts, I'm going to import my form module. So let's start with the form module. So I import up here the import form module from the, and it's from the path should be @angular/forms, right? And the next question is it says form module is declared but its value is never used. So inside my imports, I'm gonna put that it's not from, actually it's form module. So it's form module, and it's imports into the, I need to put a s, right? Imports from the form modules and put that into the imports array, right? So I bring this in, and now you see that it's imported well, right? It's you keep assured that these are the imports. So imports are used for the browser module, the form module, and the other things which are required for it, which I explained to you. So next I'm going to go inside my app.component.html. Whatever you see on the browser, it's all showed up inside the app.component.html. So here I'm going to use here Bootstrap. First I'm going to create a container, a form for that. So I created a container, and inside that I'm going to use here form. There's no need for the action, so I'm going to remove that all. And next we have our form dash group, and inside that form dash group I'm going to create here label, and label for first name. And next we have our input field, so I'm going to use here input type of text, and I give it the name, and I don't need ID, so remove that, and let's give it the class for form dash control, right? And that's where you see we can see the input field. So I'm going to grab this, copy that, and paste it down here, and give it the name as a email, right? Type of text, which is email, and let's put that email as well. And I believe now we have two fields, right? So next we have to go to the app.component.ts. So this title, I need to remove that title because it was passed to the HTML dynamically when we have that simple the meta structure, the installed version of the Angular. So we don't need that. Now I have two fields, and so first I'm going to remove the, we don't need the app.module. So inside the app.component.html, because we are using two-way data binding, so here I'm going to use here the square brackets first and the round brackets, and pass here ng model equal to, remember that that should be the same with the attribute name that we pass inside the name. And same case I'm going to do with my email field. So let's bring this email right up here, right? Okay, so let's put the console in. I'm going to close that because that makes my screen a lot bit smaller. Or I could do here is I'm going to change its position for my console. So let's bring this down there, right? And make this zoom and open up the console. So you see here I got this error, so just neglect that. You guys don't get this because this error I get due to my due to the extension, right? So you guys don't get it, so I'm gonna close that, right? So there is no error so far here. So next I'm gonna go to my app.component.ts file, and let's bring up here the name field. So name, I'm gonna give it the name and give it the null value, right? And same case for my email. So here I'm gonna use here my ng model, which is name and the email. And next I'm going to do is to you pass the string interpolation. So for the values, all I'm gonna do here, give it the h4 tag. It's a name, and pass here name, and same case for my email. So here I'm gonna pass here email, and let's put up with the string interpolation. So whatever you give here, you can easily see. So let's pass here Abdullah, and you see that whatever I type inside my input field is gonna show up here. So same case here, whatever I type to the email, it's gonna show me down to my form, right? So this is very standing. So this is what actually is the input, the two-way data binding, right? We are putting up the input and getting the result. So in this video, you can learn about the binding, and next I'm gonna explain you how we can submit the form, and let's I believe I want to create that next video for it. So thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. So that's it for now.